I'm Sophia Villalba, your community reporter in Morro Bay. Now, if you live here, you'll be deciding this November whether to approve a measure that, if passed, would allow you to have a say in any proposed changes to certain areas of the city, like this area behind me along the Embarcadero. Measure A is a citizens' initiative that establishes the requirement of a vote of the citizens in order to change the existing visitor-serving commercial and fishing land use of 4 properties near the Embarcadero and on the old power plant property.
We like batteries, we just don't think it's the appropriate place.
This measure comes after Texas-based company Vistra proposed a battery storage facility at the old power plant site.
It doesn't block anything. What it does is it promotes visitor-serving projects.
Brannon tells me they don't want to stop development, but rather encourage development that supports the tourism and fishing-based economy and gives voters the ability to decide the city's land use. What could maybe Morro Bay look like?
Across the street from where we are is this be a beautiful place for an outside music venue, like a band shell or something, where it would bring people to the summer for music. They would fill the hotels and the restaurants, so it could be an economic center for the town, and we think that's better than the defunct power plant.
Opponents of the measure argue it could hinder necessary development and the reason for having an elected city council in the first place.
That not only would it discourage developers from coming here, but it sets a really bad precedent because it basically sows distrust in our elected officials.
McPherson tells me it would add more of a process to land use decisions.
So anything else would have to go through a very lengthy, very costly process of going to a vote of the people.
She says economic development will help sustain the city.
I think it's about the future of Morro Bay, and it's about who's going to be in control of our future. And we actually need economic development here if we're going to survive as a city.
In order for the measure to pass, it requires more than 50% voter approval. In Morro Bay, Sophia Villalba, KSBY News.